Welcome to Level TV with the Mastertrack Studio by Soul Republic. So the Soldiers of Life or the Sound of Life company has now brought out a brand new studio headphone device, which we already showed you guys a month ago at the IFA. Now it's available. $249 is what you're paying, so only $50 more than for the Mastertracks, which I have of course also right here. And as you can see from the design, there is not much different, but these XC, not the X3, have now a new headphone band, and also they are tuned by Calvin Harris. So Calvin Harris, you know him probably. He is with multiple songs in the top 100 right now, I think, at least here in Germany. Of course, probably at you guys also. You can see here a little bit that he scribbled something on here, but also he is right here on the back. He's kind of the same, design as I have right now. That's not on purpose, but I love this guy. Actually, he has awesome music. You can just read here the details of the case. If my camera would focus, I don't know why. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't like it right now, so you can see here that we have of course still the really strong headband. We have a long warranty on that. If it will break, so we'll send you one for free. I guess, don't take me on my word on that, but it should be like that. They told us a lot of stories about, yeah, if you just lose the little earpieces in it or the rubber from the in-ears, you can really get just some for free. You don't have to buy the whole set of $100 headphones, or in this case $250 US dollar headphones again. So if you take a closer look at the inside of this case, you can see also here again the headband and everything that will be inside. Some more text. Don't even know what it says right there. XC means sound engine speakers. Those are the latest and even better than the X3. Powerful detailed bass. It's really nice and soft cushions. Already had them on, so it's really soft, I can tell you guys. And here they are. Let's take them out and take them for a ride, and then we will also just see how they feel and how you guys can use them, and how I can listen to Calvin Harris music, of course, with this. Also, other music is compatible, don't worry about that, and all kinds of smartphones also. So the first thing that you will notice is that we have again here a beautiful headband. It says Soul Republic right here on top. This is leather. On the inside it's also leather. Feels really nice, and you can still do this or this, so they won't break. No problem at all. I'm using these for anything that's unstable. It says left and right here on the headband, so you know right away when you will take out these huge over-ear cushions, which you should put where. So let me just take these off this plastic, and then let's just put them on the right way. It's quite easy because on the bottom you will have a hole where it says again left and right here for the ear cushions, and then just slide them on here, and that's quite nice to do. And they're actually a little bit cold right now, since here on the outside it says on both sides Soul. It's a cold metal finish, and it really feels quite good. And now we have them on. I can put them on, but they're not wireless, so we should really take out the cables also. And maybe let the camera focus on me. Here we go. And so let's see, just have one look at the cable. So we have here the standard smartphone cable. I will take them out of this little foil in just a second, because there's more even in here. Sometimes I forget this part. There's a little bag, some papers with it that are now half on the floor, and also even another cable. Since these are studio headphones, you need also not only smartphone cables but studio cables, and that should be it from the box. Let me just pick up here these little things that fell out. Here we go. So let's start with the paperwork, which is not much, as you can see. So it's an environmental friendly company. We have a little sticker here. That's also always quite nice. Then we have just a little pamphlet which tells you how you can reach Soul if you have any problems. Then warranty guide. Just a pro cable user guide, so what you should do with the cable. I will show you that in a second anyway. And then there's also a little plastic paper sheet here from Calvin Harris, which is a music creator guy and also a music producer, that he loves these because it's perfect for dynamic sound and punchy sound also. And it says it right here. It was no small feat. We can honestly say Master Tracks Studio XC sounds like no other headphone we have ever made, is what the creator of Soul Republic said. And then we have also a booklet which tells us, for example, how loud, there's a list here I think on the next page, yes, how loud airplanes are and how loud all kinds of other things like a concert is. And for example, you should not listen to more than 15 minutes to the music at a concert because it's that loud. That's the loudest with 115 decibel, which you can actually also use with these ones. And these are actually exactly not only for the studio, but you can also, if you're a DJ, wear them at a concert. Just do this, hear the crowd cheering, and also you have still enough loudness in one ear so you can really do your work. You can also travel with these here. So this is a small little bag. It's not neoprene anymore. It's kind of like the sports bag you know from Adidas or Nike, for example. In the inside, it's a nice soft finish. For the headphones, it says Soul Republic or just Soul actually on both sides. And on one side here, you can actually also put a carabiner or something like that on here to have it just outside of your bag maybe. Then again, two cables. Let's start with the smartphone cable, which has an adapter here, so you can use the smartphone cable also with the big music controls if you would want, and if you have just one cable with you, that's also enough there. Then of course here the two mini ends, I think 1.8mm for both sides. I will plug them in just a second. Standard 3.5mm there, and also here plus minus and the Soul button, as you already know from the Soul Republic family. It's always the same button with a microphone inside, so you can also answer your calls if you have, for example, connected it to a smartphone. And it says actually R and L here on the ends. R for the right side, so R to R, and L to L. Shouldn't be that hard. And then you can start listening to music on your, for example, smartphone, tablet, notebook, or anything else. Sorry for my nose, actually it's I have a little cold, but over the internet, of course, that can spread. So again, here for the remote, pressing it once will go play and pause or answering call. Pressing it twice is next song 3 times, last song 4 times. I think it even skips 2 songs, so that's quite nice. Plus and minus only works on iOS, so not for Android or Windows Phone or BlackBerry, but the one button in the middle always works with any device. And then what we have here is the studio cable, I would call them. A little bit thicker, more sturdy, and of course this part is also important, so you have even more reach. So this cable is just longer, not perfect for taking this with you on the road because it doesn't fit perfectly into your pocket, I would say. And then what we also have here, if my camera would focus again, it's a little bit annoying. You can see here this is the studio part, but you can also take it off here just by screwing, and then you can also not lose it and just have it with you right here on the bottom. You can just screw this in again like that, and then you have this with you. And I think this is not exactly the same thing. As you can see, it's a little bit longer, and it doesn't have on the inside this screw mechanism, I think. Let's just try so that you guys can see. Otherwise you could just lose one and take this one with you. No, it doesn't even go in here, so that's not the same, but otherwise you can still use it here with this mechanism. You can see it says L on here. I'm not sure, well actually I am sure why, because that was not the cable. So this you can still plug in your smartphone, tablet piece or anything else, and then we have here left and right for these two again, but I will not use this one right now. Let me just use the standard headphone cables. Now, one problem I found in the beginning is, okay, it doesn't say left or right anywhere here except for here on the bottom, but sometimes because it will be dark and the letters are really tiny, you won't see which is the left and right side. It's quite easy to remember. On the left side it has the Calvin Harris Tune Buy logo in here, and actually on the right side you have the XC logo here for the Studio XC, and on the left there's the Soul Republic, so you have to put them always on like this. In the video, of course, right now for you it's reverted, but this is for me the right, this is for me the left. And one thing that's nice about the LG G2 is you plug it in here and you will right away see, oh, something is plugged in, so you can start playing music. And I actually have played music before, so I can just continue to listen to Feel So Close. Let me go back a little bit. Now I can't go up with the volume here. The volume is quite low right now for me, so I can just do this in the app. And now again, it's really so loud, I can't even hear myself, but these are quite comfy since I think people around me would not hear that much right now from the music. Okay, it's quite loud, but if I would take them off like this, you can hear it actually because my microphone is right here, that now they are quite loud, and otherwise they are not too much. It's actually totally fine to use. So let me just put them back on again and skip to the next song after turning down the volume a little bit, otherwise I won't hear myself at all. So okay, half the volume still totally enough. It's really loud. Now pressing the button on here. Once is obviously play and pause, as I said. Then 2 times with some gay LG music. Again 2 times will take me to a next awesome song, but pressing it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, brings me back to this really weird song. 1, 2, 3, let's go back to Calvin Harris. Okay, so what happens if I press it 4 times? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it skips 2 songs, so that's also quite nice. So, but it's as easy to just press it twice and then you can go once to the next song. Pressing it twice again brings you to nothing because there was no song at the end. So, ich get the hard on. Yeah, so this was it from the review actually, and yeah, unboxing of the Soul Republic Master Tracks Studio XT. I know it's a long name, just name them, these are the Soul Republic Studio. And what's also quite cool about Soul Republic is that if you already have an awesome headband, I don't have an awesome right now, just this red one, but there is, I think, hundreds and hundreds of different colors of headbands. You can just really take these off, left to the left, right to the right, and here we go. Comfy, feel good. As you can see on my head, they look also totally fine. You can wear them on the street. You shouldn't, since then you will be hit by a car, but otherwise quite awesome headphones. They are getting a little bit hot for me under my ears after an hour or so, but I have never seen a headphone, or never worn a headphone actually, where that didn't happen. At least they are not pressing against my ears since they are over ear, and they really feel quite good. And I will punch my camera if the focus is not working anymore. So let's just end the video here. 249 Master Tracks Studio. Till next time, peace in again. My name is Balazs Gal, and thank you much for watching.